Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I want to talk about YouTube's new copyright policies and what I think of it as a creator. So about a few days ago, like Thursday, YouTube put in new copyright policies, and you guys have heard me talk about these copyright policies on live streams and also when I did the Article 13 videos. But anyways, for people that are unfamiliar with this, copyright on YouTube is just absolutely broken. There's so many people that abuse copyright. Now, what copyright basically is copyright is when somebody has protected material, whether that's video or music, and what happens is somebody uses that content without their permission. Then those copyright holders make a claim against that channel. It's either a strike or they demonetize the video, and sometimes what they do is they monetize the video. And what they do is they steal all the revenue from that video. So somebody could have like a second of like a song in a video, literally a second, and the automatic bot thing on YouTube will detect that and they will automatically take all of that creator's revenue. And this has been a giant problem going around, not just on my channel. This has been going around on so many channels where these copyright holders, and it's mostly music companies. Music companies are usually the worst offenders of this. Music companies are just so scummy, and they just steal revenue from these creators, and they just make such bogus claims a lot of times. But anyways, YouTube has changed their copyright policies, and I read through it, and I'm going to read through it again. I'm going to let you guys know what I think, and I think it's a step in the right direction, but ultimately, it does not solve the problem, because it also creates some other problems, and there is some problems that still have not been addressed. So let me read through this, and I'll also, on this video, I will also show you guys a copyright claim that I have on my channel that is the most ridiculous copyright claim that I've ever seen. It's not even a joke, it's a real copyright claim. It's so ridiculous, the most ridiculous claim that I've ever seen. So let's start reading through this right now. Updates to our manual content ID claiming policies. In Susan's April creator letter, she shared that improving creators' experiences with copyright claims is one of our top priorities. One concerning trend we've seen is aggressive manual claiming of very short music clips used in monetized videos. These claims can feel particularly unfair as they transfer all revenue from the creator to the claimant, regardless of the amount of music claimed. A little over a month ago, we took a first step in addressing this by requiring copyright holders to provide timestamps for all manual claims, so you know exactly which part of your video is being claimed. We also made updates to our editing tools in the Creator Studio that allow you to use those timestamps to remove manually claimed content from your videos automatically, releasing the claim and restoring monetization. So here, they have to show timestamps for manual claims. It doesn't say anything about automatic claims, but you're going to be able to see where that copyright claim is supposedly being. And I remember this automatic system, the way that it detects these claims is ridiculous, because I remember a few years ago I was doing a Payday 2 stream, and I did the stream for like 5-6 hours. It's a decently long stream. And what happened was my friend, he joined the party. And he played a song from his phone. That song went from his phone into my mic and went on the stream, and it was like less than 5 seconds. And because of that, my whole 5-6 hour stream got copyrighted. The whole thing got copyrighted over that, so they took credit for the whole thing after that. And that is ridiculous, that they can do things like this. But there's still a problem of these automatic claims detecting these songs and also even video content in them. That's under fair use. And fair use is where you are allowed to use certain copyrighted material as long as you add, criticism, you add your own commentary to it. You basically add something to that video that also adds your own thing to it. That's fair use. That's how, like, a lot of times, when you see, like, YouTubers, they make reaction videos to, like, certain videos. The reason they don't get copyrighted is because they're under fair use. They're doing a reaction to it. They're adding their own thing. But even with reactions, a lot of times, the automatic bot thing, they will still make a copyright claim against them, even though that is supposed to be fair use. So let's keep reading through this. Today we're announcing additional changes to our manual claiming policies intended to improve fairness in the creator ecosystem, while still respecting copyright owners' rights to prevent unlicensed use of their content. Including someone else's content without permission, regardless of how short the clip is, means your video can still be claimed and copyright owners will still be able to prevent monetization or block the video from being viewed. However, going forward, our policies will forbid copyright owners from using our manual claiming tool to monetize creator videos with very short or unintentional uses of music. This change only impacts claims made with the manual claiming tool, where the rights holder is actively reviewing the video. Claims created by the Content ID match system, which are the vast majority, are not impacted by this policy. Without the option to monetize, some copyright owners may choose to leave very short or unintentional uses unclaimed. Others may choose to prevent monetization of the video by any party, and some may choose to apply a block policy. At least they added that this could possibly happen, but this is definitely a step in the right direction here, where the people that make manual claims are not going to be able to monetize that stuff anymore. At least that's a step in the right direction, because this is ridiculous. I've had this happen to me as well on my channel, where these music companies, they come in, they see something, they make a manual claim against it, and then they take all the revenue from it. I remember when I was doing my Vice City walkthrough, I was doing that back in January. There was one cutscene in Vice City, and it was when Tommy was on the yacht with the Colonel, and there was like some song playing in the background, but you could barely hear it. It was like a few seconds, it wasn't that long, and some music company made a claim against me and took all the revenue from that video, which was just ridiculous. So what I did basically was I actually tried my best with editing, and I actually removed that music from the background. So I was still able to monetize the video, but it was just such a giant pain that I had to do that, remove that small little background music there. And even so, you know, that kind of ruined the atmosphere of the mission, because that mission, you had that little song playing in the background. And I don't know why these people are gonna get upset that there's some small song playing in the background of a video game. It's from a video game. It's not like that person is playing the whole song for them, or like making credit for that song. It's me playing the game. That's just like a few seconds in the mission. It was like a 20-minute video too, so basically for a few seconds, they claimed the whole Vice City walkthrough level there. But anyways, I think that this has the potential to also backfire right here, because when they're talking about apply a block policy or prevent monetization, some of these music companies, they may definitely back off. They may back off. They might see, oh, we can't take credit for this video. We can't steal these people's revenue, because that's exactly what they're doing. Is they're stealing revenue. They will basically, some of them may back off, but the other ones, they may say, oh, we can't make money from this. Well, you know what? We're just gonna take this person's video down, or we're gonna demonetize their videos anyways. That could still happen, and you know, having their video removed could be even worse. So we're gonna have to see exactly how that's gonna affect it, but the change is gonna be taking effect in mid-September. And also, it says claims created by the Content ID match system, which are the vast majority, are not impacted by this policy. So does that mean that when they use those automatic bots, that they're still going to be able to monetize those videos for a few seconds? Because the automatic Content ID match system, that's where the most amount of this copyright abuse comes from. It's ridiculous. And when you are a YouTuber, when you try to appeal these claims, these ridiculous copyright claims that are being made against you, when you say this is unfair, do you know who is the one who reviews that? The same people that made the claim against you. Those are the people that review the claim, which is just ridiculous. How can you possibly, the people that make the claim against you, how could they be the ones to review the claim? It should be a third party. It should be YouTube. Those should be the guys who should be reviewing it, a neutral party. But instead, it's the people who are making false copyright claims. So if somebody makes a false copyright claim, 1-2 seconds of some song playing in the background, and they're going to take credit for the whole video, then you say, no, this is not right. You make the appeal, and guess who reviews it? That same person that made the copyright claim, that music company. And then, oftentimes, they'll say no, or it can take even a month for them to reply, which is just ridiculous that you have to wait that long. And when they say no, you can appeal it a second time, but then if you appeal it a second time, and YouTube does not agree with you at that point, because I think that it's YouTube who reviews it at that point, you could get a copyright strike on your channel. So the way that the whole appeal system works, it's broken, and it's in favor of the people who are making the copyright claims, because basically whenever somebody makes a copyright claim against you, they act like you are guilty. You're guilty literally without a trial. That's literally what they're acting like, that you have copyright material, your video gets demonetized or it gets monetized in their favor, and they're making this copyright claim against you. You're violating policy. That's the way they are. If they are making a claim against you, they are saying you have copyrighted material in this video. And look, if somebody is stealing copyrighted material, stealing somebody's content, that's understandable. They should not be able to do that. But these people should not be able to come in and make these false copyright claims and just really abuse the system to steal revenue from these creators, because that's what these music companies do. But it's literally like extortion in a way, where they're coming in and they're saying, no, this stuff is ours. So there's a lot of problems with this type of stuff. But anyways, let's finish reading through this, and I'll show you guys that ridiculous copyright claim that I'm talking about. As always, the best way to avoid these issues is to not use unlicensed content in your videos even when it's unintentional music playing in the background. Oh my. This is what YouTube doesn't understand. The best way to avoid these issues is to not use unlicensed content. We all know that. We know that you're not supposed to use unlicensed content. But when we're playing a game and there's something like in the background, there's like a second or two in the background, we can't control that. For us gamer channels at least, we can't control that. That is going to happen, and these companies are going to abuse us on that. And YouTube is not really good with responding to that type of stuff. It says instead choose content from trusted sources such as the YouTube audio library. But we're not trying to use music, we're just trying to play a game. And there's like 1 or 2 seconds from some song or whatever in the background, and they're making claims against us. And while they're not going to be able to monetize the video, at the same time as they could still block it, or they could still delete the video. That could happen, delete or block, or they could demonetize it. And of course, if you feel that your use qualifies exception to copyright like fair use, be sure to understand what that means and how our dispute process works before uploading your video. Most of us creators, we have read the fair use policies. We know what that is. Like I told you guys about fair use before. As long as you add some type of your own content to it, commentary, reactions, criticism, that is fair use. Unfortunately, these music companies do not see it that way, and they will abuse the system. Even when you claim fair use, they will still make copyright claims against you when it's clearly fair use. When people make reaction videos, most of the time these music companies, they will back off. But a lot of other times, I've also seen it where people are making reaction videos, and these music companies, they still come in even though it's clearly fair use, and they make a claim against that person. It is ridiculous. They should not be able to do that. But look, our enforcement of these new policies will apply to all new manual claims beginning in mid-September, providing adequate time for copyright owners to adapt. Once we start enforcement, copyright owners who repeatedly fail to adhere to these policies will have their access to manual claiming suspended. Okay, this is good at least, that they will have access to their manual claiming suspended. But on the other hand what about the automatic claims? False automatic claims constantly coming up, and again, it's these same people that are going to be reviewing the claim. So if it's an automatic claim and then you review it, you submit it for an appeal, those people are going to be reviewing it, the same people who made that automatic claim against you. How is that going to work? So they're acting like that person is guilty, and the problem here is that there is no punishment, because remember how I told you guys a few minutes ago that when you appeal it the first time, you don't get any kind of punishment. Most of the time it goes to that person who made the copyright claim against you, and most of the time they'll say no. They'll say no, and they keep the copyright claim against you. You debate it a second time, you could get a strike for that. But on the other hand, there is no punishment for these music companies making false copyright claims against people. So these people can basically make as many false claims against somebody as they want, and there's no punishment. But if you debate that a second time, you can get a strike. Why is there no punishment for these large companies? At least now they're going to have their manual claiming suspended. That's what they say. But what about the automatic claims? Because that's where most of the problem lies. This is a step in the right direction, don't get me wrong. But what about all the automatic claims? Because that's still not addressing it, because this is far from being perfect, and there's still a lot of problems here. So we strive to make YouTube a fair ecosystem for everyone, including songwriters, artists, and YouTube creators. We acknowledge that these changes may result in more block content in the near term, but we feel this is an important step towards striking the right balance over the long term. Our goal is to unlock new value for everyone by powering creative reuse and content mashups while fairly compensating all rights holders. Fairly compensating all rights holders. When the amount of copyright abuse that goes on. But I'll tell you guys something. Basically, about a year ago, there was this other YouTube channel. And you know what happened is, they uploaded all of my GTA money guides on their channel. And they were taking credit for my GTA money guides. They took credit for it. And it was my whole exact video. It was my character running around. It was even my voice in the background. And they were claiming that that was them. That was them. They just cut out the beginning part that said, "Hi, this is the professional here." The guy cut that out, and he just showed me running through the video, showing my money guides there. It was clear copyright abuse. That was clearly copyrighted material there. He stole my content, and he was monetizing it, and he was trying to make a profit off of my content there. But guess what? YouTube's content ID system did not detect that. It didn't detect that he stole my video when it was clearly stolen. That was a clear violation of copyright. You know how I found out about it? I found out about it because people went on my channel and posted comments saying, "Hey, this guy's stealing your content." So I look at this channel, all my money guides and all my other guides are on there, and this guy's just stealing my stuff. And what I did was I just posted on the guy's videos, I posted a comment and I said, if you don't take all this stuff down, I'm gonna file a copyright claim against you. And then a day later, the guy took all the videos down. But at the same time, as the point here in the story is my stuff was not detected. But meanwhile, all these other music companies, they have automatic detections for this stuff, and oftentimes it's not a legitimate claim. It's something ridiculous. The whole automatic content ID system needs to be changed completely. But let me show you guys some proof. I have some proof here, evidence of just how bad the copyright abuse can be on YouTube. Take a look at this right here. This is from my Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered walkthrough. This is from about a month ago when I uploaded part 1 of this walkthrough. And what I basically was doing, I was doing the cargo ship mission, the first mission in the game. And I got a copyright claim here. And this is the first copyright claim that I actually disputed. Because normally I don't dispute it. I say whatever, there's no point. They're going to just say no. But this one I just disputed out of principle because I was just so frustrated. And it was the most ridiculous claim. The most ridiculous claim that I've ever seen. But take a look at this. It's a visual content right here. 1320 to 1419. I'm going to play the match. Look at claim it. It's Activision Publishing Inc. It's the publisher that makes Call of Duty. And look, dispute in progress. Claimant response by August 25th. So basically almost a whole month. I uploaded this video at the end of July. So almost a whole month. I have to wait basically a whole month for Activision's response on this. That is ridiculous, and I still have not gotten a response. Hopefully in 6 days I'll have some type of response. But anyways, let's take a look at exactly what they copyrighted me on. And I'm not gonna play the sound of the game because they're probably gonna make another stupid copyright claim against me. Guess what, guys? I got an update for you. I tried to upload this original video, the one that I'm talking in right here, and I showed that part in the video here. I even did it with the audio being muted, and guess what? I still got a claim by Activision. Take a look at this. Look, I uploaded this original video. Look at this. Visual content, 1629, 1727. My reaction to that, where I was talking about how this is not a copyright claim, just played that 1 minute there. I got a second claim here. So I removed that original video. I'm not going to let them make a claim on this video again a second time. This is just outrageous. This is ridiculous with these copyright claims. But take a look at this right here. Look, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna literally click through the frames here. I'm not even gonna play it because I'm gonna get another third copyright claim this time. But look, this was just ridiculous. 1320 to 1419, and all I was doing in this part was I was just playing the game. Nothing really happened here. There wasn't any kind of music. This is the part where the ship gets hit by the missile, and then what happens is you're getting out of the ship because it's about to sink, and Captain Price picks you up and says, "On your feet, soldier, we're leaving." And you just follow him out right here, and that's it. And they made a copyright claim on that. There wasn't any music here. They just made a visual copyright claim on this. Visual content. How are they able to do this? And I gotta wait a whole month for a response from this? This is just ridiculous. This is disgusting. This is clear copyright abuse. This is a clear case of just copyrighted. This is not even copyrighted material. This is fair use. I have my own commentary over this. I'm playing the game right here. What did I do what did I do here that's considered stealing copyright? Like, what did I do? How did I violate copyright policy right here? It's ridiculous. This needs to change. This is complete proof. This is proof of just how bad copyright abuse can be on YouTube. And you know, regardless of what you watch my channel for, if you watch my channel for GTA content, you watch it for Red Dead content, or even the walkthroughs, or maybe some other content, you know, I don't normally tell people to spread my videos, share my videos, but share this video. Show people this video, because this right here, this 1320 to 1419, this shows you just how bad the copyright abuse can be. And the fact that you gotta wait a month for it, for a response from them, and they still haven't responded, that's outrageous. They act like you're guilty before being proven innocent. If you were gonna make a copyright claim against me, Activision, you're gonna say this is copyright material, then the burden of proof is on you. Prove exactly where the copyrighted material is, because this is not copyrighted material. I'm just literally running through the level. That's all I'm doing here. Just running through the level, playing the game. I have my own commentary over it. It's clearly fair use. I don't understand how it can possibly be copyright. And this is only one example, guys. It's just one example. There is so much other copyright abuse that goes on YouTube. It doesn't just affect me, it affects so many other channels. So let me know what you guys think of this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new to my channel, enjoy my content, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.